Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing tonight? So, we made it out to the 45G planet last night with a bunch of people on Discord. And was actually quite a bit of fun. Good trip. Didn't take too long. I think I was flying fleet carriers for, how much was it? 4 hours-ish, just over 4 hours. And we're here now. We're going to stay here until tomorrow. And I'm going to fly home tomorrow evening. And until then, I'm going to give it a go myself. We're going to go down to the planet. We're going to see if we can go ahead and be pancaked on the surface. Make a few new craters in the planet. I think that is very likely to happen tonight. I think this crater, ouch. Exactly. 45G, is that a typo? No, it is not a typo. It is, in fact, a 45G planet that we're going to go and we're going to land on, hopefully, or at the very least, crash into. I have a number of things I want to do. Of course, we're going to try to land in a number of different ships. I want to attempt a FA off landing as well. Maybe we could try to do some speed bowling. I'm not super good at speed bowling, but we can try a few different things. But I think like the first one would be just get something on the surface, get an SRV out and drive around and have a look and see what we can find, kind of thing. That is the plan, at least. And in case you didn't notice it already, of course, mock today is, come on, camera, the North Star mock, available at d2eastore.com. So we're off to the planet mother-in-law. I have a few things I want to try. I kind of want to try to take the cube combo out as well. And just like nosedive it into the planet as fast as we can. And then just see what happens when we hit it. If we put all 4 pips into shield. Because it has, I don't have a type 10 with me, but it has a large hit point pool. So I don't know if that would be big enough. But let's just start with a good old simple landing. What ship should we take, though, for the first landing? We have the one-way trip. I guess it would... Oh, no. I have to take the one-way trip just because it is super appropriate for this. Astrovan. No, I think we're going to start... We could do the Astrovan, but I kind of want to do the one-way trip because... Yeah. Let's see if there's anybody else in the pad today. Oh, we do have another passenger on board. In an Eagle. Commander Gold 36. Nice. Did I miss the landing? No, we just took off from the carrier and we are about. We actually have a number of players here today. Okay, I'm just gonna get clear of the mass lock. And then we'll see how it goes. So I'm a bit of a sucker for like sunrises or sunsets. I know, does this planet even have an atmosphere? I don't believe it does. It does not. But let's see. So we're just gonna start a very straightforward approach, and then we're gonna talk us down as we go, and then we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna aim for any spot in particular. I just want to find a place People asking about the system. We are in Koi 1701, which is about 6,000 light years away from the ball. So far, just a normal planet approach. Okay, look at the gravity meter here. We're already up to 37 Gs. 37 Gs. 38. 39. 1,000 kilometers up. We're past 40 Gs. Yeah, we're gonna do it in daylight. We're just gonna aim. There's like a big open area there. Basically, we can go down normally because until we get out of the glide, we can pretty much just fly normally. 42 Gs. 43. Slowly increasing up. We are about to hit 44 Gs. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna aim for the flat area here because I don't want to end up landing in the rocky area there. But I kind of also want to be close to the mountains so we can go and play around with the... Not mountains, they're probably more like hills. Still slowly increasing. I am going full throttle right now. The planet is just really, really big. .9, 0.2, 0.94, 0.95, 0.96, 0.97, 0.98, and 45 Gs. There we go. .35 kilometers. We're up to 45.1. We should be going into glide pretty soon. Dropping from orbital cruise. I'm going to do a very shallow glide here because let's throttle back. So let's make sure we actually get this ship to get this ship under control as soon as we come out of the glide. Gotta keep gliding. We're about to come out of the glide, so I'm gonna nose up. There we go. Nose up to 0. And then get the ship under control. Moving backwards a little bit for some reason. I'm actually moving up. Why am I moving up? Okay. Look at how the thrusters are just firing full tilt just to keep us afloat here. Okay, now the trick with high G landings is you do not use the downward thrust. Because if we use downward thrust, we're going to be, we're gonna die. But look at this, if I nose forward now, I don't think this ship has enough. Oh, it actually has pretty decent... Look at that, it can actually keep me... At least when I'm sitting still. Let's try to move forward. So if I nose forward a little bit, I should see my speed begin to increase. It actually can hold it. This little courier is good for this. Gotta go with an aggressive 10 degree dive here. No, I do not have flight assist off. Not yet. We're gonna do FA off landings later. Let's start by just getting on the surface and go and play around a little bit. Then we're gonna do FA off landings. We're gonna try to do some speedballing from altitude. This little boat is really good for these kind of things. I mean, I feel it's not running away from me yet. How far can I go before it begins to run? I mean, I can still... Look, I still have throttle control. I can still throttle back and break the... and brake backwards, so that should be fine. There's a nice flat area right there ahead of us. Let's go for that. Still going downwards at 250, which is a pretty nice speed here. It's not too bad, actually. Might be this ship, but we'll try it in something big and heavy later. See what happens with that. Yeah, this is relatively easy, actually. The thing is, I cannot use my downward thrust. If I use that, I'm gonna drop like a stone. I'm gonna show it here to you in a second. Okay. We're just gonna keep going downwards. Still too high to just do a drop. But I can lower my landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
I'm just gonna basically fly in circles as I move myself closer and closer to the ground. There we go. That's suitable terrain, and then we're just gonna drop the last 16 meters. Boom, there you go. Well, that was easy. Too high gravity, you don't say. But we can deploy an SRV. Thank you, Rorenstein, for the super chat. That went way better than I thought. High gravity warning. Okay, wait. Let's just try this. Oh, to get away from the ship first. Oh yeah, I can get altitude. Boom, and then it drops like a stone. People said they were trying to drive up hills. Looks just fine. Or maybe not. Stuck. Couldn't get up any higher. Let's try to do a jump. That ain't happening. This thing just sticks to the ground. Let's try the hills over there. There's a few things here on the surface. I want to see if we can find them. There's something over here in this direction here. Wonder what that is. Ouch. Well, that's my own ship. I spotted the scanner there. There's something over here. It's funny how it absolutely just sticks to the surface. I mean, it looks like I crashed something that's over here. It's more to the left. It's over here somewhere. Oh yeah, signal's getting stronger now. Oh, well, there's two different things, it seems. Or is it just at least multiple different things over here? Oh, geysers! Look at that! It's not really geysers as much as it is just like vents. Ouch. It hurts every time you land. But this doesn't look too bad, to be honest, in terms of gravity. This is a lot less frightening than I thought it would be. How are the vents not just pouring out rather than going up? It's a good question since there's no atmosphere. I wonder what happens if I try to recall my ship. I think we tried this before and it should work, but we want to give it a go. I don't think we can disembark. No, see. Gravity too high, it won't let me. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Try to do some low altitude cruising in the courier. Where's the courier? Ah. Is it already landed? There's something over there. Can't seem to find my ship anywhere.
Ship dismissed.
Okay, so that was my ship over there. See if we can find that again. Still no recall. Oh, there it is. Can see a faint, very, very faint, I don't know if it shows up on stream, but faint green speck of light right there in the center. It is getting closer. It takes a real long time to autoland. I believe you. I don't know if it shows up on stream. Can you see the little green dot? Where is it? Still can't see it. Okay, it's right there. Oh, there it is. That's the ship coming in. Is it upside down? Or what's going on here? This planet is about 6,000 from Sol. 6,000 light years. Is it just me or does it look like it's upside down? It's taking its sweet, sweet time. Jesus. Okay, it is the right way up at least. Hold on. Better give it a little bit of space here. Oh. There it is. Slowly. Okay, it stopped. Okay, stop to deploy landing gear. Oh! No! No, you stupid thing, it actually landed on top of me. Howard! Jesus, Howard. One thing. You have one job, Howard, and that is to land my ship when I ask you to land my ship, not to crash it on top of me. God damn it. Gotta fire that guy when I come back. Okay. One more try. Jesus. Also, the audacity to just slap the ship on top of me and then take off. Okay, we have a bit of time now, so I guess we can drive around. This time we're gonna be sure to move out of the way if it tries to do anything. His way of asking for a pay raise. He's being paid handsomely. Let's see, can we get a target locked again? There it is. 11 kilometers. Just look at it's kicking up dust just because it thinks we're constantly colliding with the surface. Okay, it's coming down again. Getting there. Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit away from the spot that we called it from. And then go over here. Like random spots. And where is it now? It is just above that cluster of stars there. Okay. There we have it, coming in again. Did it actually take damage? No, it's still at 100% hull. So I think the shields took that impact there. This is still there, okay. I really found it handy to have the Toby eye tracker when you're like, if you need to look around. But having it, I think it's crucial, at least for me, that I can toggle it on and off. I've really been happy with it. I like the Toby eye tracker. I have a discount link if you guys are interested. I think it's toby.d2a.com, if I recall correctly. Okay, Howard, looks good this time. At least looks like he's landing somewhere over there. Which is not where I am. I like that. Zoom up a little bit. Okay, so I'm there. Where am I even? There. See? That's me there. And it's landing over here. Nice and safe, out of harm's way this time. See if it will actually land this time, or what it is doing. So it should come down, and then it should stop. Yeah. Deploy landing gear. I guess that works. Okay, let's yeah, it's just a little bit of shield damage. That was fine. Let's see if I can actually take off from this planet. Nope. No amount of upwards. Oh, there we go. Oh.
Landing gear retracted.
Four pips, 2 engines. Okay, Duncan warned us to try to do some low altitude flying here. So let's try to go down to just 1 kilometer first. Fly in the direction of the sun here, so we get some nice contrast with the mountains. Let's get down below 1 kilometer to start with. This should be easy enough. I think staying below 1 kilometer should be very doable. And there we go, below 1 kilometer. So just fly here should be pretty straightforward. It requires a little bit of concentration, but it's not too bad. Let's go below 500. That's where I think it begins to gets interesting here. There we go, below 500. Can we keep it here? Yeah, that's relatively straightforward as well. What about 250? It's probably a little bit more difficult with the terrain, but let's try. We should try to go as close to the terrain as I dare. We're gonna play with FA off in a second. If I put FA off right now, it's an instant crash. Courier is a tough little boat, I told you. And the engines and the thrust to weight ratio of this boat is amazing, which is also why it's a good one to start with. Oh, that was close. Okay, I want to try something. This might be really stupid, but I want to see what happens if I try to do a barrel roll. I have a feeling I'm going to drop like a stone, so I'm just going to go up to 500 again, and then we're going to try to do a barrel roll and see what happens. Okay, we're around 500. 3, 2, 1. Hey!
Taking damage. Shields offline.
Ah, come on. Yeah, gotta give the shields a little bit of time to recover. Let's do a reboot and repair. Can't remember reboot.
Diagnostic repair sequence initiated. Plant capacity exceeds.
Booga Booga, thanks a lot for the super chat. Says, hey man. Oh, cool. Hey, yeah. So, actually, yesterday I got recognized for the first time in public, which is pretty funny. Nice meeting you, man.
Thrusters online.
Okay, we got shields and maybe I'm gonna put some pips into engines. Just wanna see what if I use this way thrust. Hold on, I'm gonna try FA off. This should work.
Flight assist off.
Okay, this does not work at all. Nothing works right now with FA off.
Flight assist on.
Can I roll it maybe? Nope, but I can boost. That worked. That was actually pretty funny. Hold on, can we try to do it? Okay, so I just want to show you what happens here. So I just want to sit still here. Just gonna make the ship come to rest. I just want to show you why you should never touch your downwards thrusters, like maneuvering thrusters, when you're sitting here. So I'm just sitting here right now. And we're just sitting here, we're just hovering, we're not really moving anywhere. I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna show it to you here. So this little thumbstick here, that is my maneuvering thrust. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a flick downwards, not much, just a tiny flick downwards, and then look what happens here. 3, 2, 1. It was actually not too bad. I'm sure if we get bigger ships, it's gonna be a problem, but we're still going down, but this is slowing us down very, very slowly though. But that little touch there has already cost us 2 kilometers of altitude. We're still slowing down. Three kilometers. I really like the courier for this. I think the courier just makes this look way less aggressive than it is. I think the last thing I need to try is get a bit of altitude. And then we're gonna try and see. I'm not very good at speedballing, but I just want to give it a go, just a little bit. See how much speed we can get, and then we're gonna crash into the surface of the planet. Or should we try an FA off landing? We probably should try an FA off landing, shouldn't we? Oh. Up we go. There we go. A little bit too close there. Yeah, we're gonna do the cucumber as well. I'm gonna go and get the cucumber as well. I have a few tests I want to do with the cucumber. The first thing I want to do is to see, can I just basically just nose first the cucumber into the planet and then land it? I don't think it's strong enough, but I'm gonna give it a go. Okay, let's I just want to find a nice flat area. Constantly about to crash here. It's a little bit too rugged in this area, I think. Okay, I need a little bit more altitude, I think, before we begin FA-offing, because I need to be able to be sure I can actually control this thing. Okay. So my plan for the FA off landing is to basically do a tail sit. So I'm going to land on my tail, and then we're going to flip the ship forward, right? So tail first, flip it down on its landing gear.
Flight assist off.
Oh, we're dropping. Okay, that was a little bit, need a little bit extra altitude to actually control this thing. Okay, we can get a little bit of downwards velocity here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, slow us down here, throttle back, give us a little bit more downwards velocity. Keep pointing my nose straight up. And I'm looking at out on the right side, you can see this little, with the bars, that's going, it's 3 bars right now. I'm using that. I'm using that to try and control my downwards altitude. And I'm keeping that at like 2 to 3 bars while keeping my nose upwards. I'm just gently controlling the throttle here. Giving it a little bit more throttle to begin to slow us down. You can see our velocity going down now. Down to around 30 should be fine. 36. Gonna bring us down to around 20. Oh, no, that's a little bit too much. No, now we're going down again. And impact.
Landing gear deployed.
And I only took 16% shield damage. Looks like we got guests here as well. Oh, I know that ship. We're still FA off, I know. Gonna try to see how my FA off flying is here. Gotta get some altitude first. Oh. And then we're gonna begin getting some speed up here. Let's get a little bit more altitude. Ah, this is gonna end in tears. No, don't let. Why is it always the roof? Well, I guess we know how to solve this. So basically, we're gonna point our nose. Well, yeah, you can see it on the little HUD the way I'm pointing it. I'm pointing the nose downwards, which is then upwards, and then we go 3, 2, 1, boost, and then we take off. Go up to 10 kilometers and try and see if we can get some more speed from up there. Okay, 10 kilometers.
Flight assist.
Here we go. Get the speed. More speed. $1,200. Can we make 1,500 meters per second? I think with a little bit more downwards, let's trade a little bit more altitude for more speed. As we can. Let's get down below 500. Let's get this. Get that sensation of this thing going fast. I'm flying FA off, by the way. And not for much longer. And this is why we brought a fleet carrier. We can go back and then get a new ship and do it all again. On low altitude racing in Star Citizen, yeah, would be a good idea. Okay. It's cube combo time, I think. Can we calculate the actual gravity? You mean if the planet's gravity is correct? We should be able to, yeah. We have the radius. And we have it in Earth masses? No, I think, hold on, give me a second here. Yeah, so the gravity is the gravitational constant times the mass of the planet divided by r squared. So hold on, let's do something quick here. Let's do. Oh, where did I miss? Matthias, thanks a lot for the super chat. Managed to show up on your radar. I'll be the one taking care of your remains here. Thank you very much. You can scoop up whatever's left. Okay, quick spreadsheet is on the wrong screen here. There we go. Let me get chat back. Okay, so we need to zoom in a bit here so you guys can see what's going on. We need to have M Earth. We need to have capital G. We need to have radius. and planet mass. So is this off screen as well? Yeah, this is off screen as well. And chat, come on. Earth mass. Does this understand this? It did. Nice. What is the gravitational constant? Can you remember? It is this. We're not too worried about the units at the moment. Oh, hold on. Let's go E minus 11. There we go. So the mass of the planet is, let's see, it is set here to be 317. So it is 317 times the mass of the Earth. Like so, that's the mass in kilograms. And the radius, 16869. 16869 kilometers. We needed an SI units. So that is that many meters in radius. And the gravity should then be G multiplied by the planet mass divided by the radius squared. I believe it does understand that you do it like this, but for good measures, we're just going to put parentheses around that. We clearly have some units we measured incorrectly, haven't we? Because it shouldn't be that much, should it? Brackets on top. Oh, right. Yeah, that shouldn't matter. Should give the same results. Okay, let's just sanity check this. So if we say, wasn't that the formula? Planet gravity formula. GM over R squared. Looks about right. Oh. Google say mass in kilogram, but the SI unit is kilogram. Well, I'm just gonna sanity check it. If we say G times the mass of the Earth divided by Earth radius was like 6,000, yeah, something like that. Just go divide by 1 to start with, and then just put the Earth radius out here. Kilometers, 3 extra zeros on that. And then go divided by that one. I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way. I assume the square should work. Yeah, okay, so something is not right here. We have a factor of 1,000 off somewhere. $24. Ah, look at that. Earth mass was incorrect. The Earth mass is this. Huh, what does it make? Hold on, look at this. So I put in... Ah. There we go. It was 27 here and 20... Yeah. So now we can do it again. We can calculate it, and it should then be G times planet mass divided by radius squared. Nope. What are we getting wrong here? That's really weird. G times Earth mass divided by Earth radius squared gives us... Oh, this is... No, that's still wrong here. Look at that. This is still around 10 Gs. Is it the gravitational constant? Did it get that one wrong as well? E minus 11. Oh, yeah. Sorry, you're right. Yeah. Of course, this is the axle. This is not... This is, of course, the Earth's axis. Yeah. So this is the Earth's gravity. This is not in... It doesn't have to be 1. This has to be the gravitational acceleration on Earth, which is, of course, in meters... Because we didn't do units. This is meters per second squared. And the Earth's gravity is, of course, 9.82 meters per second squared. So this is right. And we just need to take this and then further divide it by... Not. Come on. No. Okay. Gonna do it the hard way then. There we go. So now that we do that, yeah, it's not forces, it's in meter per second squared. That's the acceleration. So now that we divide it by the Earth gravity, then we have it in G's, of course. There's the problem. And then we are at 45.2 G's, which is 44, 45.2, 45.31. So, yeah. I guess they just used Earth's gravity as... I guess they just used 8. Yeah, they probably used 9.8 as an approximation to 1G. Which is fine. It varies anyway. Okay, let's go back in game. Let's go and fly some more spaceships. Jesus, it's been a while since I've done anything like that. Let's take the cucumber out. Yeah, time to plant some cucumbers. Absolutely right, Dungle. Dragon Eyes, it's longer for me to finish, but yeah, I finished my degree in 2000. It's not that long ago, actually. It's 2014. Oh, we have guests again. Come on. So, I think what I want to try first is just to do the shield test, basically. So my plan is we're going to fly over to the day side, and I just want to see if I just landed this as a... Oh, I forgot, Howard. You're right. Turn around. Hold on, I do not have fleet carriers. I need to... Howard. Missed the flight.
Comms established. Hello, Commander. Request confirmed. Move to your designated pad, Commander.
You're very welcome. People say thanks for letting us people tag along. It's just fun and games.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing complete. Command shutdown. How can we help, Commander?
Come on, Howard. We gotta go and have some fun.
Ship released. On the give go.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay, so power to weight ratio here is a lot worse than it is on the courier. So this is probably more what you should expect to get out of your usual exploration ships in terms of power to weight ratio. Maybe a little bit worse depending on what you're flying.
Charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So first we're gonna do the usual, you know, into super cruise, a little aggressive maybe into super cruise, and then just come out, get the ship to a rest. Then we're gonna play around with some fighters first, and then we're just gonna try to do like a dead normal landing. We just fly down, land it, boom. Or maybe we should just fly it, like nose first, full speed into the ground, no boosting, just full ground. What is this? Oh, it's another fleet carrier.
Orbital flight engaged.
Okay. It's like the usual 45 degrees down. Pips to shield. We'll put pips to shield in a second. We're gonna play around with some things first and then see what happens. Okay, put pips away from weapons. Don't need that. Things really does take forever on this planet. Yeah, speed is fine. We're about to go into glide. I like how even the craters looks like flat. And then just flatten this thing out at a nice 10 kilometers altitude maybe. No, a little lower. 6 kilometers. Okay, fair enough. Wait for this thing to slow down. That was lucky. That was very lucky. Okay, so we come to a nice stop here. Howard. Take a fighter out.
Roger that. Initiating SLF deployment.
Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't want to do that.
Go, Commander.
That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Okay. Pips to shield. Hello. Shields are fine. What is going on here?
Flight assist off.
It is not flying at all.
Flight assist on.
I do have flight assist on. That's not the problem. Okay, I'm getting some altitude. Okay, just wait for this to slow down. Now where's Howard? Howard? Howard is somewhere below me. Is he on the ground? Can't get up. Howard, where are you? Hold on, I have an idea. This might be a bad idea, but I have a idea. I'm gonna swap positions with Howard. So he's gonna take over the ship.
Roger that. I'll take it from here, Commander.
Okay, Howard, you got this. Right? Where is Howard? Damn it, Howard.
Running without shields. Cover me, Commander.
Integrity critical.
How that going out of your paycheck?
Fighter assembly initiated.
Oh, God damn it. Okay, Howard. New fighter.
Solid copy. Deploying the fighter. Fighter deployed. Standing by.
Gotta switch with Howard.
Roger that. I'll take it from here, Commander.
Gotta ask him to hold position. Howard, that's not holding position. That looks awfully a lot like a crash to me.
This ship is almost toast. Can't take any more hits.
Howard crashed it. Damn it, Howard. Didn't catch it on camera either. Oh, why did I go to main menu? Interesting. Blue? I've never seen that. Oh, what? What? What?
Copy that. I'll wait here, Commander.
How? Okay, Howard. Don't know how you did that, but... Didn't... Okay, I have to go back and watch the stream. Didn't we get the rebuy screen? Thank you, Matthias. Is that a thing? If an NPC crashes your ship? Is that a general thing? That every time that happens, you just crash the desktop? Because the way he's flying that thing, he's gonna crash that thing again. Let's see what happens. Because that looks like another crash to me. Yeah.
Need to get away from the break, Commander. The ship can't take any more punishment.
So that happens again. Connection error. Huh. This sounds like a bug report. And we're back. Ta-da! I'm just gonna try it from solo this time, just to see if that has an effect.
Copy that. Establishing telepresence. Fighter deployed. Standing by. Roger that. I'll take it from here, Commander. Understood, Affirmative, Commander. Taking up fixed position.
Now he's beginning to fly around again, despite I told him to hold position. He's pointing upwards, losing control. And now he's belly flopping it into the ground again. So I crashed as well this time.
Commander, it didn't stand a chance.
So what happens when I crash as well? Nothing. We just sit here now. I have access to escape menu. Okay. I think I have to make a bug report that something is wrong when your NPC crashes your ship while you're in a fighter. Good thing is it's well documented. We always send Frontiers like a timestamp to the live stream. Guess we're gonna go back to main menu and see what we spawn in. We're still sitting in a... Found Raxler. Congratulations. And we're back where we were before. Forget about your free anacondas. This is how you get free corvettes. Okay, but that aside, let's try to actually land this thing like for real this time. I don't know, we have no shields and... Try keep formation.
Fighter assembly complete.
Oh, but the fighters, they still die. No, I don't want to recharge the shields. I actually want this thing to die right now. Maintain formation.
Copy that. Holding fire.
Yeah, he's already lost control of it. Or has he? He actually looks like he's flying it pretty stable right now. Let's try to change course here. No, switch goes down. Oh. Is it back? I hope it's back. I'm just gonna try it without me flying around, forcing him to change directions. Yeah, see, there we go. Those noses, those like when it waves up and down. No, he's actually keeping it stable now. Oh, there should be some cool shots in this here. Hold on. Let him overtake me again. Oh, this should be fun. A little flyby. Can we do a roll on this one? We can. And we're not about to die. Okay, so hold position seems to work. Did I speak too soon? Yeah, no, he got it again. Okay, Twitch stream went. Is it still down? No, see, we were down. Okay, so it looks like Twitch is back. Yeah, so like, maintain formation works, but if I go hold position, she's gonna try to stop the ship. Oh, he got the shields back. There's the nose up. That usually means he's losing control. Yeah, that doesn't look like that's a ship under control. It very much looks like a belly flop to me. Is he gonna save it? I don't think he is, but he has shields this time. He's not very good at holding position. And... oh! Well, that works too, I guess. What? What even is this? Hold on, hold on.
Fighter assembly
I
complete.
got hands on the control.
Oh, whoa. Okay, we're back on the surface then. What? What is even going on here? Howard, give me the fighter again.
Roger that. Control is mine.
I'm gonna ask him to follow me. Defend, I guess. Wonder where he went. Can't even see him anymore. He's still on the surface, isn't he? No, he actually got this thing airborne. Gonna try to force him to make some sharp maneuvers here. There should be another crash. Yeah, 1%.
Almost toast. Can't take any more hits.
Well, the collision model worked this time. Where is he? Should be out there somewhere. He's still behind me. Oh, 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 oh. Saved it. And there he crashed again. Ship destroyed. Scarlet crate. Okay. Well, at least it's consistent. I like the blue. Oh, this time I'm back in the fighter. And he's back at 45% hull. Let's see what happens if I request docking.
Roger that. You may commence your approach, Commander.
Because now he's going to try to sit still. Facing away from me. He's not doing a very good job of sitting still, though. Don't move, Howard. I know you like to play tricks with me with this. Oh, oh, this is not easy. Oh, this is not easy. Come on. There we go. I think I got it. No, 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 no. I took my hands off the altitude control for just a second there. Oh, let's get back up again. What are you doing, Howard? Sit still. I'm trying to dock. Yeah, it's out of control again, isn't it? Howard, sit still. I'm trying to dock. I swear to God, Howard. Oh, here we go again. Oh, it survived. I'll probably see if I can make this fighter survive as well then. Okay, here we go again. Let's try this. No, Howard, no! You were so close. Come on. I can see it opening. It's open right there. Ah, I can't when he's doing that. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try something. This should be fun. Oh. Okay. This time we should have a rebuy. A proper rebuy. Ship destroyed. There we go. Incapacitated? Okay, still Howard with us. Good. Okay, we haven't actually landed this thing yet, so we better go and do that. Can I call the carrier closer to the surface? No, I can't. I can only tell it what body it will go to, and then it will find a spot on its own. So this is as close as it will go.
Landing gear retracted.
So I'm gonna try the. I'm first gonna try just the, normal, just fly down at like, I don't know, 90 degrees, and then just fly downwards and see what happens. And then just before impact, we're gonna put 4 pips into shields, and then we're gonna see what happens. So, come on. Is that another crash? I think that is another crash. Retarded error. If this is not coming back anytime soon, we're gonna have to log out and back in. Yeah, this is not coming back. Neither is my escape menu. Nothing. Nothing at all. I have no control over anything whatsoever. Okay, I'm gonna force quit out of the game here, and then we're gonna boot it up again. Elite Dangerous Odyssey. Goodbye. Boom, it's gone. Let's try that one more time. Working as intended. Well. After we get e-breach tools, ground conflict zones. Just they are in storage. Oh, okay. Didn't know. Like as a reward? Okay, we're back in. So we are probably at the fleet carrier, maybe? Probably in space, but yeah, right next to the fleet carrier. Kairos, if you were talking about the trip out here, then yes. So we're gonna try this again. And this time we're just gonna do like a... We're not gonna do anything fancy, we're just gonna... And when we come on a glide, we're just gonna point it nose down, full throttle, all pips to systems, and then we're gonna see if I can survive an impact. If the ship is actually strong enough to just, yeah, ignore. I think there's a chance it may. It may also blow up in a million pieces. What's the rebuy even on this thing? Oh, 50. Ouch. That's gonna hurt. 50 million every time this thing blows up. How would you owe me 50 mil? You know that? So you can see here his profit share is 8% right now. So 8% of everything I do goes to him. And he's made almost 260 million so far. Howard is a wealthy man. How much I have? I have almost 14.8 billion credits. So I can afford a few rebuys. It's okay. I'd also like he have 11 days of active service. Did you see that? Active service 11 days. That's a lot. You can land on Howard's head for a soft landing. So it's not that expensive. No, I mean, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have enough for multiple rebuys. But I gotta give Frontier credit, because when you have things that crashes right as things gets destroyed, you could... Those are the situations where you can end up logging in and then those items just disappeared. So if I were really unlocked, you could end up with the ship just being gone. But it... Like, kudos to Frontier. At least it seems like when they detect a crash like that, they just roll back to, like, last state it was in. Yes, okay, so for those out here on the trip, remember that we are flying back tomorrow evening, and we're leaving at 7 o'clock. That is 7 p.m. in-game time. That is the same time that this live stream started, but just tomorrow. So be docked on the carrier by that time tomorrow if you want the trip home, because otherwise we're gonna leave you here. And we're not coming back. So it's 6,000 light years. You have to fly on your own then. So be docked. And there will, of course, the home trip, we will be live streaming it, but it will not be on YouTube. It will be live streamed as a private live stream over on Discord. So if you want to watch the home trip, the flight home, you can watch it as a live stream on Discord. So we're doing like a standard 20 degree approach here. We don't really care. We're just gonna fly down. Let's just do a little bit more aggressive. Maybe we don't mind pips into shields, maybe, because we're just gonna continue this. Maybe give it a little bit of time to lose some of the speed. There we go. And it's running away. It's running away. See? No problem. Just gonna balance it on its nose here. Well, wait for the landing gear, and then... Apart from the fact that this is unsuitable terrain. Ah, come on. There we go. That was easy. So that is a very valid option if you have enough firepower. Or not firepower, enough shields. Yeah, I think someone exploded. Nope, there's still 2 people here.
Landing gear retracted.
Come on. We have 2 couriers flying around here. Can you board the Lucas? You can board the carrier. Yes, everybody can board the carrier. You can fly on the. You can board the carrier in Odyssey, in Horizon, on PC, Xbox, PlayStation. It doesn't matter. You can do it from solo, open, private groups. Doesn't matter. Aha! It was Matthias who crashed. Thanks for the super chat. Also saying, please take care of my remains there. We'll scoop up the remains and bring it back home and add it to the pile of everything else that's crashed on this planet. Oh, here we go again. Oh, there. From now on, I think these belly flop landings should be called a Howard's landing. Oh, there's another one up there. Bye-bye. Let's go and take a look. Somebody did a Howard landing. I don't see much. Pips to engines, yeah, probably a good idea. What is else in this system? Hold on. I'm messing around with my keys here. Oh, there's a little ringed one there. That one could be cool. Oh, that's just a delayed notification. There's another ringed one here we can land on. Also around the planet. This one looks like it's closer. It was a planet. Was there a ring planet with atmosphere though? Yeah, this one has atmosphere. Yeah, it's not a Jingles landing, it's a Howard's landing. Okay, so what should we do next? I kind of feel now we got the cucumber on the planet, and we know that we can just, with a ship with enough hit points, we can just nosedive right into the planet and then land it. We did FA off, cutter. Okay, I have a cutter we can try to land with that has D-rated thrusters, unengineered. That should be fun. Unengineered D-rated thrusters on a cutter. And no shields even. It's a trade cutter. I just use it for when I need to haul cargo short distances. But lots of it. Let's go and get the cutter. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the cutter. We're going to try to get that thing on the landing. Jesus, this gravity well. Would it be possible to successfully land with a cutter on this planet? Well, stay tuned for, I would say, 10-15 minutes and I'll tell you. I would say if I can get that cutter on the planet, then you can land anything on that planet. Again, I'm pretty sure the thrusters are unengineered. It's a cutter with 8, I would call them as being 8D unengineered thrusters. And it has no shields. I'm just thinking, what do I have on board the carrier? Do I have any? I don't think I have any mined materials. I got rid of all of them. They're all gone. It's good that we're not in a hurry, at least. Yeah, that's right, we can fill it up with limpets. Almost there. Our carrier. There's nothing our carrier about this. It is my carrier.
Landing gear deployed.
I always overshoot. I'm too impatient. I don't think having cargo makes much of a difference, but just for fun of it, we're gonna fill it up with limpets. Not the diamond cutter, it is the trade cutter. So look at this. The frameshift drive is engineered, as you can see. But other than that, we have the 8D unengineered thrusters, a frameshift drive, and other than that, it's just cargo, docking computer, flight assists, those kind of things. Nothing else. It's just for hauling cargo. And unshielded too, yes. So this should be fun. Hopefully, with this loadout. Hopefully. This should be okay. I don't know what the rebuy is. We'll see. 12 million. It's not too bad. Let's go. Oh, right. Fill it up. Hold on. I don't know if they changed that, but back in the days, you used to be able to log out while it was launching, and then you would spawn back in the hangar. Nope, it spawns you in space now. Okay. Yeah, 88 thrusters are expensive, but price is not the issue. It was just because I wanted more jump range out of it, and I figured the way I usually use this is I fly it manually, but I use Super Cruise Assist and a docking computer on it. Just because it means I can pretty much AFK when if I need to run cargo. Whoa!
That's an affirmative. He's doing, Commander.
Ooh, no hands.
Landing gear deployed.
Hold on, the docking computer can land on planets now, can't it? Yeah, autodock is weird. It always comes down like nodes first, straight up, and then it levels off at the last minute. At least the advanced docking computer. I can't remember which one I have on here. I only have the standard. I don't have the advanced on this.
Touchdown. Clamps engaged. Welcome, Commander.
Ah, I can't take limp. Ooh, you can't take limpets on board without a limpet controller? What do I have on this carrier? Only tritium. I could take tritium on board. Nah. Have I died yet? Multiple times. We're just gonna go empty.
Landing gear retracted.
Jesus, this thing's...
Frameshift drive charging.
Move around to the day side again.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
This is gonna end in tears. Okay, let's make a quick poll here on YouTube. Will I land or explode? And you have the options to select land or explode. Let's just add that. Ask community, go. What do you guys think? Put your bets in. There's a vote over on YouTube. I can see people over on Twitch. They are saying explode. So far, the popular option is explode at 61%. It's surprisingly even, it seems.
Orbital flight.
It's a 40-60 split right now. We'll see. I guess no point in... I don't have no weapons either, but there's no point in putting whip pips into systems now, but... How much armor? I have 720 hit points of armor. Yeah, I can't use poll because okay, so I'm not affiliated on Twitch because if I were to either be affiliated or join a partner program over on Twitch, there is an exclusivity deal in it. That means that I wouldn't be able to stream on YouTube at the same time. So you can't dual stream if you are affiliated. Maybe you can get a special deal if you're a partner, but usually you can't. Shadow goes middle of the road here, says land but barely. So this part of it is easy. It's just, I'm still going full throttle. We're just going to go down as fast as we can. And then we're going to go through the glide, and only after we exit glide begins. That would actually be an interesting bet. Can we, if you guys feel like a little bit of bet, post in chat, what is my whole hit points when this thing lands? All of you guys who say explode is of course gonna get 0, but for those of you who think I'm gonna land, what do you think my whole hit point will be if I manage to stick the landing? 0 is a valid guess as well. Oh, people are coming in fast here. So far, so good. It looks like we're getting this thing under control. At least we are stable in terms of altitude. -1. Okay, let's just begin our... We're still 5 kilometers up. Oh, he's upside down. Did you see that? He's gonna be gone in a second. Oh, it's running away from me. There we go, come back. This one can, look at this. If I go down below 10%, look at my velocity. See, it begins to run away from me here at 10%. So I need to keep it up here at 5, where I have enough thrust to counteract the gravity. That means it's gonna be a very, very slow approach. And I don't want to go above the blue, too much above the blue line, because then I begin to move power away from my maneuvering thrusters. So I can't maneuver as well. That's what's keeping me afloat. Jesus, do not ram me though. Do not ram. It's fine that you stay in the area, but stay clear right now. It's gonna be a long way down from 4 kilometers at this speed. No, we're at a private group. Matt, you need to stay clear. Last warning. Okay, I think I'm gonna try... How far can we go before it begins to run? See, there it begins to run. If I pull... Oh, if I keep it at like 7 or 8, I pull back. Even if I pull back on the throttle now, it's still running away from me. And I need to pull up to like 5, and then I can begin to, slow down so I get control. I can only do 5 degrees down because of the poor thrusters of this thing. And you saw the courier was able to do, I think, like 20 degrees down. It was a lot faster. I still think I can get this down with. I'm gonna guess above 90%. The people are just people from Discord who are in the group. We're down to almost 2 kilometers up, so we're losing some altitude, which is good. And again, we're keeping our thrust under control. Isn't damage just impact speed? Well, yes, technically yes, but you can get a lot of speed. Very quickly in these kind of conditions. What a boring planet, grey and barren. I guess that's what you would expect from a planet with this level of gravity. Is this the max G planet? I think it's the highest G planet that's been discovered, but it doesn't mean there's not a higher G one out there. How good are the vertical thrusters on the Cutter versus the Condas? They're terrible. And so are the braking thrusters, which is why I'm forced to go down to this abysmal pace. Okay, we're getting there now, getting close to 1 kilometer. Let's turn over here. There's a big flat area that looks like an area that would be good for landing. Shimmer doesn't have an SRV. I would love to see the autopilot try to land this. Yeah, vertical thrusters and reverse thrusters are terrible on most Imperial ships, but at least on this one in particular. And those are the two most important thrusters when you're trying to do these kind of landings. Oh, it can do auto landings. I don't want it to though. Gonna begin to throttle back. For the last few hundred meters. Come on. I need to go nose up a little bit so we can actually throttle back here if we're not fighting against gravity. So see how quickly I slow down now that I point my nose upwards. There we go. We can go back down to the 5 here. This one is a lot more fun to land also because you really have to be careful with what you do. think I'm gonna try to get it below 10 meters before I do the drop. Hold on, I need to do something because I want to do a manual landing. I don't want it to have the autopilot take over. So I'm just gonna level the thing off and I'm gonna slow it down. And there we go. There we go. Docking computer is now offline. Oh, a little bit too fast now. Level this thing up. Gotta avoid those little mountains there. Down to 50 meters. And we need to begin to slow us down again. Ah, this is so slow. "20 meters. I think we are at dropping altitude pretty soon. 13 meters, 9 meters, 7 meters. Time to lower the landing gear and level off. 4 meters.
Landing gear deployed.
And then we're gonna do the drop from 4 meters.
Connectivity
Oh,
compromised.
did you see that? Drop from 4 meters and I got down to 43%. Ouch. I hope you see why I was so careful with this thing, because just look at that paint job though. Looks awesome, doesn't it? No, it's not the midnight black. I believe it's one of the chrome ones. You can see here it's shiny. The midnight black is a matte black one, paint job. It's not as shiny as this one. This is the chrome version. So as I said, if you can land this, you can land anything. Now the question is, what did people say on the votes? We had 55% that says land and 45% that said explode. When can you get the Chrome page? I've never seen it installed. They were sold, I think, doing some special events at some point. I can't remember when they've last been on sale, but they're pretty cool. I like them. I'd actually like to see this page up in an atmosphere. I think that would look awesome when you have the atmospheric color off the shining off the ship. Can you walk or take off? See, this is gonna be interesting. Taking off is gonna be a little difficult, I think. But let's try. So you can see here my thrusters are not doing anything, so I can try to like lift the nose up like this. And then landing gear boost. And there we go. Need to be quick with the landing gear because you're gonna drop down when the landing gear disappears, so you need to be quick with the boost afterwards. Now try to fly 200 meters over the surface. You really want to see this thing explode, don't you, Dongle? Okay, let's keep it, let's say 250. I have to be careful because I do not have vertical thrust on this one. Yeah, the Chrome paint job was available for all ships. Okay, let's get it down below 250. That's not too bad. Again, I think the Chrome paint jobs were like us. Was part of, I can't remember if it was part of a Christmas thing, or I think it maybe was a Christmas thing. Yeah, I know hills. Hills are fine. Oh, this one's gonna be a close one too. That's fine. Yeah, it was limited edition, but they do come on sale from time to time. Do a barrel roll. That's gonna end badly. At these altitudes, gonna end very bad. I think we need to go lower if we're gonna give Dongalora his explosions. See, we can go down below 100. Well, then we're going downhill. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. There we go, exactly. This was a bad time. It was a perfect time to join. But yeah, oops. The Chrome, and I think they really done a good job with them in Odyssey. I don't remember them being this shiny, but there were a number of different. I mean, they made both one called Chrome and one called Chromed with an D at the end. Hold on. Let me just try to see. Yeah, so we have that one. Yeah, so you can see there's both this one here, which is called Chromed with an ED at the end. And you can see it's kind of a matte chrome. Then you have the one just called Chrome, which is a much more like polished, high gloss chrome. And it's the same with the gold. You also have the one called Golden, which is a matte gold color, like this one. And then you have... Oh, that was not it. I thought that was not it. I think there was another gold one as well at some point. There's the Midnight Black. I've collected these paint jobs like through the years when there were special sales for them. But I think the chromed... I don't think they do those anymore. I think they do the chrome and the golden. Or maybe it's... I can't remember which one of the chromes it is they're using now. Yeah, it like, kind of looks like a little bit like brushed steel, I would agree. Oh, they added so many new paint jobs that I haven't even... Jesus. I always found this one to be like... This one, it looks very close to the... There's a little bit more black in it, but it looks very close to the original. These pulse paint jobs. And it lights up. So there's copper, cobalt, galvanized bronze, and galvanized brass. I think that's what we have. And the tactical ice. I mean, I like the extra dark on it. But it's very... There's another one that's also very, very close to the original. Which one is it? Well, these are fancy. Jesus. I can't remember. But I like that shiny chrome one. That looks good. Okay, the last thing I want to do is... There was a few other planets and systems that looked interesting. This one in particular, I'm very interested in, because it's close to a ring planet. There could be some cool screenshots in that. Then we have an atmospheric one here, and there's also one here. I don't believe these are necessarily too close to each other, but they could be fun. But this one in particular could be pretty fun to go to. So, let's just take the Astro van for this. Wonder what kind of paint jobs I actually have for the Dolphin. I don't have that many of the rare paint jobs for this one. Oh, we haven't actually set a light goal. I completely forgot. A little late now, but... I like that one too. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's a discount on some of them at the moment. I'm happy with this one. Okay, let's go and play around with that planet and see what it has to offer. Not too loud either. Oh yeah, another cool thing is we're gonna get all the cosmetics we had from the Hollow Me is gonna be transferred over to Odyssey, so we're gonna be able to use all the cosmetics we have there when making our characters. I think that's pretty cool. Ugh. Imperial helmet is unfair? Why? So no Imperial helmet is unfair. I wonder where they're gonna fit the concourse on the fleet carriers. I hope, at least for the Fortune class that I have, there's this tower overlooking the landing pads. I hope they put it up there, so you can stand in the concourse and look at the ships coming and going on the. That would be awesome. Problem is with these high G planets is the gravity well is, well, substantial. Oh. You think that they're just gonna make teleport? Yeah. So okay. So in terms of entering the concourse, they're gonna be there's gonna be elevators that you have to run to. That I think that's a pretty sure bet. But there must be windows. I hope they're gonna be overlooking landing pads, but at the very least there should be windows. Take the belly of the ship with no windows. That would very much be a disappointment, I think. Okay, hold on. We're just gonna take a quick detour to look at these rings here. Look at that. That is what I would consider a pair of impressive rings. I like that. Just for fun. Okay, too far.
Surface scan complete.
Where's that pot spot? There it is, okay. Okay, they are spread out. Doesn't look like any overlaps. There's also monocyte. There's a lot of good hotspots here. Look at that. Oh, hold on. They're spread out too. use this to... Can I gauge the location of these hotspots? Ah, okay. Yes, I do have a core mining ship on the carrier. Let's go and see if there's anything. Is Pancake still worth mining? Yeah, I think so. Dude, look at the angle of these rings. What? Why are they angled like that? Axis tilt 21 degrees. Something hit that planet, and it hit it hard. Look at that, everybody's buying probes right now.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Hold on, okay, let's just figure out where's a good place to land on this planet here. So somewhere in the daylight so we can get... I kind of want to get that view there with the planet and the rings at the same time. So I think I need to go to the other side. We might not be able to get the sun, but that's okay. Or the star, I guess. Right, so... But if we just take a look at it from here. Just want to see what it looks like. Yeah. I don't think this is a terrible place.
Orbital flight engaged.
Just see where's the horizon here. Horizon is like that, so we can go a little bit further. What do we look like over here? Yeah, like that arc, it's a lot flatter now. We went a little bit too far, I think. So around here should be good. Let's do a crash dive here. And there's some pretty cool ridges there. They might be fun. Let's go down to one of those. Or like mini canyons, maybe? Oh, they're like small canyons. That is weird. Yeah, but I got the view I wanted.
Landing gear deployed.
Warning. Dangerously high temperature detected.
How high is this? 600 Kelvin? That is pretty hot. Yeah, look at that view. Now it's just ruined by an SRV, but that's a pretty nice view, I think. Cool. Where was that cliff? That was over there, right? I'm just gonna go in and get an SRV. Go over and have a look. Yeah, thumbnail there. Yeah, it could be a thumbnail in that. I should take a screenshot then. Yeah, it's quite annoying that people constantly have to try and photobomb, but I'll probably just have to jump over to solo play as people get too nosy.
Drive assist. Low gravity warning.
I think the canyon, yeah, the canyon was over here. EC. I'll even take almost. This one's going to be a little bit more difficult, I think. Can we land on that ridge there in the middle? It's going to be a hard one. Almost. Yeah, true. Well, now we're in the canyon at least. Look at that planet up there. It looks awesome. It's a bit of a shame that they have so many problems with textures loading in, because if you... Oh, hold on. It's... Get outside. There we go. Like, the surface textures are not bad. I mean, they look pretty good when you get up close and personal with them. But it's just when you begin to drive, it just becomes a little blurry. It might actually be because, hold on, let me just try something. It might be because I have that subsampling on. So we should probably try to put this over to normal. Let's see what that does to our frame rates. Oh, yeah, still running around 60. Just gonna see if that makes the textures. Do you wish to have interiors? Yeah, I would like to have interiors, but we're not going to have it anytime soon. It helps a little bit. It's probably not noticeable that much to stream because it's being compressed down from the native resolution, but I can see it different, but you can still see... Hold on, let me try to see if I can find a good spot here. So, when we're driving here, try to keep an eye on the textures out on the walls of the canyon. And you will notice as it gets out into the the edge, like the peripheral vision or whatever you call it, it gets downgraded. So you can see you have the high textures, and as you go out and you get close to the edge, it looks like it gets blurry out at the edges. It looks good right in front of you. I guess that is kind of a way to try and reduce, like increase performance and reduce the load on the PC by having stuff at the edge being slightly lower resolution than what you have right front and center. I don't know if that is the case, it just looks like it here. I haven't noticed it before. But I can also definitely feel the game is a little bit more choppy. Like 50 frames, what do we get if we go back into... Yeah, you can see that. Just putting that on. There's a slight difference. But going from like mid-50s up to 90. You can definitely feel the difference when you're playing. It feels a lot smoother. How do I notice these things? So I think it could have something to do with the monitor I use. The monitor I have is, first of all, it's 4K, which I think helps a lot over what you're watching on the stream, because there we're compressing a 4K video down into 1080. Which I think, of course, that will of course do one thing, but the other thing is also the monitor I have is very color accurate, because I specifically got a monitor that was designed for color accurate work. Not because you need that much color accuracy when you just do YouTube videos for a computer game, because, well, the color's already accurate. But outside of doing the YouTube thing as a hobby, I also like to do like small stock video clips just for fun. And there you need something that's a little bit more color accurate. Okay. Let's see, where's the ship? It disembarked. Is that my ship? Nope, that's a fighter. There we go. That sounded like my ship. And we are just quickly going to... There we go. Getting a little too crowded. And too many people constantly trying to get themselves in frame. So we're gonna jump back into solo. I just wanted to go and take a look, and maybe these two could be an interesting look as well. Maybe these could too, if they are orbiting close enough to each other. So I don't know how far they are from each other, but I'm just going to take a quick swing by these and see if there's anything there. Thousand light seconds. We go. Now that we actually are talking about the bug reports, I still want to make a bug report on the missing engines on the Dolphin. Have you seen that? It's just open holes in the back. They have no engines. I get it's a lower priority thing. It's not game breaking. It just annoys me every time I need to take a screenshot of the Dolphin in front of things and you just have like no engines on it. If they said they want to add emissive materials to some of the stuff. Oh, nice. Does flame comes out when you boost? I believe, I can't remember. I think we have engine trails, like we have the smoke that comes after the engines, but I can't remember if we have the actual engine exhaust, like the flames coming out of the engines. We'll check when we get to the planet. But nevertheless, I mean, they're still missing. Sorry, Andrew. Did I just spoil the Dolphin for you? See, now it's fine. We can't see the engines now. We can't see that they're missing. I like that high contrast with the shadows there. That looks good. Yeah, 120 FPS in space. That's normal, but that's only because I have it limited. We turn that thing off there. Okay, it actually still sticks at 120. Sometimes it will go higher, depending on the situation. Oh, right, hold on. I have... there we go, VSync off. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're pulling like 200 frames, something like that. Someone wanted to see how to route jump with only scoopable stars. Yeah, sure. So, open up your map. Go over to map mode. Go to star class. Then you take Oh, be a fine girl, kiss me. And everything else. Whoops. Everything else. You deselect. Apply to route. And now, when you plot a route, it will only take you through scoopable stars. Simple as that. No, what was that, Dungle? Something about thrusters? Let me just get my graphics settings back to where they are. Usually I keep... So it depends. Normally I have this set to on, vertical sync, because when I am running a capture, as I am right now, there we go. I don't want the game to excite. Let me start somewhere else. When I play without having the capture card running, I can run G-Sync, no problem. But when I start up the capture card and I'm splitting the output to both a G-Sync compatible monitor and a non-G-Sync compatible monitor, then G-Sync doesn't work because it just sees the capture card as a monitor. So then it doesn't work. And that means then I have to use VSync instead. So that's why I have VSync enabled, which then syncs it up to the 200 frames per second as the monitor can display. To be fair, in Super Cruise, the main thrusters are not active because Super Cruise is based... Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the thrusters shouldn't be active now. Okay, let's see what we have here. Let's start by these two moons. I just want to do a quick flyby. We're not necessarily going to land. I'm just going to see how close they are to each other. And if they're really close, then we might go and do a landing. You're trying to select non-scoopable stars. Well, then you just do the opposite selection. I selected the scoopable stars, then you just go into that selection and select the non-scoopable stars. So there should be two moons here, and they should be really close together. And we are nice and close to that planet too, so there could be some potential. They are really close. So there are some really good screenshots in this, because these moons are almost touching. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. Look at that little one. Now, where's the planet? Planet is there. Yeah, land on the smaller one. That's what I'm planning to, but the problem is we can't... There's no point on the smaller one where we can see both the main planet and the other moon at the same time. I don't think so, at least, but let's try to go over and investigate, because... And also the colors on the surface of this planet look surreal. Or maybe there is, actually. If we go right there at the top of the planet now, right on the day-night terminator, there should be... What even is this planet? What is it? Hold on, let's just... It looks all green.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan.
We've got lava. Fumaroles. Vents. That's all we got. Okay. So if we go...
Flight engaged.
We need to get that planet there above the horizon. It is not yet. So we need to go further. You can see this is the horizon, so we need to get that above that and like a few degrees above it. And then basically just follow the day-night terminator. So now it's just at the horizon. Let's get it up like 10 degrees or something. Should be maybe a little bit more. Just so it doesn't... There we go. Now, are we gonna land in the black area where we can find things? You know what? There's a nice flat area right here in front of us. Let's try to put it down there. $45G must be a bug. No, no. That is real. Right now we're just out exploring a little bit. We've been playing around for 2 hours on the other planet. Look at the color contrast here, though. That's my planet way too green. Thanks a lot, Matthias. Jesus, look at that. This moon is surreal.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, wow, we landed right next to one. How long do I stream today? I don't know. We're just gonna explore these planets, I think.
Low gravity warning.
Jesus. What the hell? What is this planet? And we can go and get ourselves a little... Oh, they're everywhere here. Look at that. That's crazy. How close they are. And then we have like the parent planet there. And the stars over there. Got all of them right here. Yeah, I think they can, but they need to be a little bit more active than that one is right now. Maybe when it was active before. Let's try some of these over here. See if they can lift it. Oh, we got a lava spout over there. You see that? That one there is pretty active. I don't know if it's fast enough to actually lift it, but we'll try. I don't think it is. Doesn't look violent enough. But maybe heat it up a bit? No. Yeah, look at this. Look at the heat now. Yeah. This is hot. Get back out of this. Ouch. Let's get back over to the ship. Want an omelet? No thanks, I'm okay. I like this planet. Should we just quickly go out on foot just to know? Nope. Frontier says we should not. Send those guys a bug report. Oh well. Yeah, moon is very close. I kind of want to go and watch the other ones as well. I was like, should I call the stream? But no, I just want to quickly go and watch the other moons too. Just because. Is the stream gonna end? Nah, we're just gonna go and have a few more looks. I just want to see the other ones. What's my background? My like desktop background? That is hold on. If that said I've streamed long enough. No. That's not a thing. The game booted up here again. So I guess you're talking about like, oh, not that one. That scene there. That is a planet I came across. So this is a gas giant in the middle, and it has rings. But the planet would tilt at 90 degrees to its orbit, and that means I could put the star I could look straight down on the planet, and then I could have the star in the background behind the gas giant. Tried getting on with you at the beginning, couldn't instance. When does the carrier leave? I'm docked. We're leaving tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. in-game time. Hey, we got out on foot. There's just, no matter what direction you're looking at, there's just something to look at here. The yellow mountains, you have the planet there, that moon. It's just insane. Where's the carrier going? And we're going back to the bubble. And it's the D-Train North Star.
Landing gear retracted.
How far is this from the bubble? We are about 6,000 light years out.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, let's get rid of this one. And I think I'm gonna skip the atmospheric planet. If it was really close to the gas giant, I might have gone there, but I feel like that's gonna be a little. See, this is pretty much the same deal here, right? You have this weird planet, same green thing, and then that one out there. I just came from the bubble and go back with the North Star tomorrow. What? That's up to you. I mean, we are leaving tomorrow. And if people want to join, the carrier's open, everybody can dock. And if you want to fly back on your own, you can. I know there are also other carriers in the area that is going to go back on a later date. I can't remember the name of it, but there was another carrier that was going to leave later if people want to stay around. If you don't want to go back with the carrier tomorrow, you are of course free to fly the trip yourself. It's 6,000 light years, so it's not terrible. It's definitely doable. Yes, that's also good. We are going to be streaming it on Discord tomorrow. That means that the return trip is being live streamed, but it will be live streamed on Twitch and not on YouTube, not on Twitch. That means not on Twitch. Let's try it. The return trip tomorrow will be live streamed on Discord, not on YouTube, not on Twitch. So only on Discord. It'll be like a little. I do these sometimes on Discord. We do these private streams where I just start the screen share basically on Discord, and then we can sit and have a little bit more of a can sit and talk more than you can here with the text chat. So it's a little bit more personal doing it like that, I think. So I do these sometimes unannounced. I don't normally announce them because I don't want it to be a regular thing. I want it to be something that happens whenever I feel like it. So if you want to watch the return trip, then that's going to happen on Discord. Okay, so we have two moons here. They are also very similar, very close. Not as close, it seems, but they're still relatively close. But since they are further away from the planet, it's probably not going to be an as spectacular view. So let's just check out that planet there. Now I'm just going to quickly see how far we are from the main planet now. Okay, so we are getting pretty far away from the main planet that's in there, right? This one was... which one was this? Atmospheric, okay. What atmosphere is it? Sulfur dioxide atmosphere. Haven't seen those before. I'm just gonna go and have a look. Now I'm curious what kind of color that this is. Do I see a slight blue hue? Yeah, looks very blue.
Orbital flight engaged.
Let's see how the colors change as we dive down through the different layers. Looks like it'll be as more of a yellow color as we go closer. That's a beautiful blue. I love these descents down through the atmosphere. You can see it change as you go. How slowly you can just feel it becoming, you can see it becoming like heavier and heavier. I have to do the glide here. Let's go. Oh, there you can see the thrusters. So the engines are there, but they're not there. Like the thrust is there, but the actual model for the engines are not. Yeah, got a little bit of a yellow color now that we got down here, but that's also because we are right at the day-night terminator, so it gets more shifted towards the red. I would assume if we went to more midday place on the planet, it would probably be a more deep blue, which I think could be pretty to look at. I want to go and do that.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Get some altitude. I'll probably go up a little higher than this. We actually get some speed. $100 kilometers should be fine. There's the sun, there it is. That should be fine. Let's put it down here. Oh, there's a flat area over there. Let's go for that. Yeah, see, I like that, like, the haziness of the atmosphere. Oh, it's actually 0.4 Gs. Should probably be a little careful here. Didn't even map this one. I just wanted to see the atmosphere from here. Yeah, look at that. Oh well. Oh, still mass locked. It looked like a beach. Yeah, it kind of does, actually.
4, 3, 2, 1.
But sulfur dioxide or whatever it was, I'm not sure that necessarily something you want to breathe. A day at the beach atmosphere, yeah. Only problem is there's no water there. That's a nice looking view, I like it. Probably a bit hot to enjoy the beach. I don't know, how hot was this moon? Okay, there's a bit of a temperature range, but it could actually, I mean, the range is okay. On a hot day, it's not fun. On a cold day, it's not fun either, but in the opposite direction. Okay, let's head back to the fleet carrier, and while we do that, I think that would be a good time to call it for today. It was fun playing around with that 45G planet, and there was some pretty good views in this system as well. So I would recommend if people are here, just take a trip around some of the moons. There's some pretty good looking ones here. But anyway, that's good bit for today. Remember that we're going to be hanging out over on Discord here after the live stream. So if you want to come by and say hi, then do that. You can find Discord at discord.d2ea.com. It should work. There has been some issues with the DNS thing lately, but it should be working now, hopefully. But yeah, other than that, I really hope you like the stream. If you haven't done already, I would really like you to go down and consider subscribing to the channel. We're going to be finding someone over on Twitch that we can go and raid as well. We have to go and do that. But I just quickly want to remind you that there is, of course, multiple different links in chat now that you can go. And you can either go to tip.d2ea.com if you want to do one-time donations. You could also go to d2eastore.com if you want to have yourself some merchandise. You could, for instance, get yourself a cool Commander t-shirt. Or if you want a little something to remind you of the trip out here in the North Star, you can get yourself a D2EA North Star mug. Cheers. And then, of course, there's the link for Discord at discord.d2ea.com. But while we are flying back here on the other screen, let me just find someone we can raid over on Twitch. Who is playing Elite Dangerous on Twitch? Browse. Elite Dangerous. Elite Dangerous not found. Interesting. For some reason, it can't find Elite Dangerous anymore. Oh, that's my own stream. Thank you. Who are we gonna... Someone doing goid hunting. Stream just called Elite Dangerous. Any suggestions? You know what? Let's go with the guy who does some goit hunting, it seems. Yeah, I think he's doing Thargoid hunting. You know what? Ah, stop it. I'll send you guys that way. There you go. That's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching. And also next time, I'll see you guys in space.